Oh, let's just roll with the video. 9:15 on a Saturday morning, guys. And I didn't have a beer Friday night, last night. I will be having my beers today and gaming later on. So I've just finished some posts for us on X. I thought, you know what, I'll get a video out before it gets hot. Because in the UK at the moment, if it's 30 degrees here, guys, it's like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, like in, say, Dubai or whatever. The heat is different here. So what I thought I'd go over in today's video is a bit on us, without giving too much away on what I'm doing behind the scenes at the moment, is because there's a lot of legal stuff as well I've got a sort out with FTF100, right? But if it plays out the way I want it to, and as long as it abides by the legal authority here, which is the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, and stuff like that, providing all that goes well, we should theoretically be able to have a use case, putting it that way, so to speak. It's got to be worded just right. That, in other words, I can't say that, hey, hi guys, yep, I'm earning money out of this real world asset, and I'm putting it in crypto to pump the price. I'm not allowed to say that because, yeah, you're just not allowed to say that. Yep. So I can never ever sort of say that. So I've got to choose my words, what I'm saying here as well. So at the moment, we're just a movement coin. For me, I'm not earning no money out of anyone. Yeah. So any of you guys can buy, sell, do what you want at the moment. The developer wallet, and this is all legal stuff, and I want you to understand this when you're running a project. So the developer wallet, this will never ever be sold, guys, right? The developer wallet will never ever be sold. And not only because I want to give you guys the confidence of as you can see a lot, all I've done over time is just bought, added to the developer wallet. And I will add more to this, actually. Yeah. But basically, the developer wallet was the absolute first wallet that got in when the coin was created. So on a legal perspective in the UK, I can't sell that on use because basically I've made a profit before anyone else. I would have made a profit before anyone else actually bought. Yeah. So that's another reason I would never sell it. And as I've said before, probably at 100,000k market cap, we'll just lock it up. Or I might just keep continually adding to it. And then we'll do a vote on it. And then you guys tell me what's what. But it will never be sold. Yep, that's the most important thing out of everything. It could be worth $100,000, guys. Yep. This could, be worth $100,000, and I will never sell it. All right. So just so I'll make that clear on that. So with FTF100, there might be a slight name change with what I'm doing. There may not be. Yeah. It's all down to once I've got all the legal stuff side of things sorted out. And quite in the real world with solicitors, lawyers, some of you might call them, yeah. They're so slow on the uptake, yeah. Because I've asked ChatGTP, stuff like that, and I've got to get legal advice on what I want to do with this project. Yeah, I could just keep this as a simple movement project like this. No utility to it, nothing like that. And then as Lions, we could just push it, and then I haven't got to go through all what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, jumping hoops, etc., etc. So that is basically it at the moment. I can't say too much yet. Over the next few weeks, hopefully I will have a little bit more that I can share on this. All right. But what I want to cast your eyes to at the moment is there's other projects out there that the developers now are getting wise to where anyone that watches me, and I say, guys, at least they should at least have a website, a Twitter account, and a Telegram. Yeah, they should at least have at least two of these. They should at least have a website and Twitter. Yeah, some of them ain't, some of them are doing well and they haven't got a Telegram. We've got all three, and obviously that you guys know I am the developer behind FTF100. Yeah, I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. So you should be comfortable knowing that I'm not going to sell all the tokens I got and we go to zero. Yeah, that's not to say that, like, say the bigger holder here, if he sold this off now $2,000, yeah, we would go down to maybe 10, 15,000 market cap. It's as simple as that. But then there's nothing stopping the little guys getting in, and we push it back up. So I'm not worried about our market cap at the moment at all, right? You know, me personally, I know where I'm taking this. It's a long-term vision, yeah. This ain't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not like this, and I hate this, where we have this go up very quick, and then the sell-off comes back down again, yeah. I'd really rather just nice organic sideways for even a couple of weeks sideways, and then up a little bit and then sideways, you know, rather than a big pump up and then a dump down. Yeah. I hate ugly charts, and we've had it a couple of times here. But listen, you can't police all of your holders. Yeah, I mean, we've got over 500 holders at the moment, and I think we're doing relatively well, considering the state of the markets. If you look at Bitcoin at the moment, you know, 6 weeks ago we was tipping 80,000, and now we've dropped to 63,000. I've said all along, I think the 4-year cycle's playing out. Yep, I still think we've got a good couple of months before we start seeing the 90,000, 100,000, probably like October time. Yeah, in my opinion. Could be wrong, you know. Obviously, everything I'm saying in this video, guys, is not financial advice. Please go out, do your own research and all the rest of it. But let me cast your eyes on what I was saying just now. So, for instance, look at this wasabi craft. Yep. Now, I'm not knocking on them, but you can just tell that, look, right, a huge pump. Now, could you have earned money out of this? Well, it is a pump fund, yeah, so the liquidity is locked. That's the good thing on it. If you got in right at the beginning of this, bearing in mind this is like a 1 minute chart, so let's put this at 15 minute. Right, now this is in 15 minutes. So theoretically, if you'd got in 45 minutes or within the hour, and you bought here and you didn't hold it, in other words, like, it gets here and then you sold, you'd have been all right. But if you held it or bought up here, then, well, here you are here now. Now, I haven't done this for a while, but we go over to the token checker. I've already put this one in. Scan the token. So the token checker works. This gives you new guys just a real quick thing where you can come over, paste the contract in, and it'll give you a quick rough idea of whether or not to invest. And this is like potential risk here, do your own research, study data. And if you scroll down, it'll give you a quick breakdown, minted less than 24 hours ago. So that will change over time. But look, severe wash trading, yeah, artificial volume propping, and fake holders. Yeah, this detects fake holders as well. Yeah, so as you can see here, look, come on, 11,000. So it's a real quick thing that you can just come over. It's a little free thing on here. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of other programs out there. For instance, Axiom, you know, Bird's Eye and stuff. You know, but this is so quick and easy. You just come over here, place contract in it, and it'll give you a quick rough idea. But even then, even if it come back that, yeah, thumbs up to buy, still do your own research, yeah. So, but these guys have got a website, they've got a Twitter, and they've got a Telegram. Now, I'm not saying that the ones behind this has done this. You know, this could have quite easily have been, you know, as soon as it's launched, a couple of big wallet holders bought, and they don't give a shit, and they've dumped it on there. I don't know. I don't think it's the actual dev that's done this, and the reason being is because they've put a bit of work into doing, you know, it's a game here sort of thing. Now, don't get me wrong. If you've got half a brain, you can, with AI now and stuff like that, Claude, yeah, you can basically knock a website up within a couple of hours. Yeah, you know, a decent, fully working website. Yeah. So their Twitter, let's have a quick look at the Twitter. So that is this to me. Look, they've been going just an hour, guys. This is absolute bollocks. Yeah, this is why it's dumped. I'm telling you that now. There's no way in 1 hour they've got 1,500 followers and only following 14 people. Yeah, absolutely no way. And on top of that, they're not even blue ticked. Yeah, you know, the little blue thing next to them. Yeah, if you look at my profile, this little blue thing there, you know, and what that does is I verified my crypto casino account when I launched FTF100. I wasn't verified before then, no need to be. And if you look at FTF100, that's verified. It costs about £8 a month, yeah, to be verified. Yeah, so when you look at a project like this and they've not bothered verifying themselves yet, I don't know why. And 1,500 followers within an hour. These are the alarm bells that you want to look for. Yeah, and I mean, you can just see, by the way, look, freaking, look, throwing money in, throwing money out. Now what this normally is the dev, and it normally is the dev, to be fair, is they will go out and they will use something like Soul Trending or something like that, a bot, where they will punch in 100 addresses, right? About 100 addresses, yeah. And then what they'll do is, in them 100 addresses, it'll be right, buy, sell, sell, and then it's just continuous. And what that's for is to create the illusion of there's a lot of volume, yeah. But as you can see, no one is really buying this, and I'll tell you for why. Because this is more or less exactly what it is. Look, 1.8 million in, 1.8 million out, right? Has not been 1.8 million buys, guys. Yeah, it's just these 22, because they're on literally second by second. That's how it mounts up to that. And I wish Deck Screener really would change this about. Yeah, because I don't know about you guys, I don't use Dex tools no more. I mean, I like Deck Screener. Most people go to Deck Screener, but then if you look at us, this is real volume. This is real volume. Look, $76 in, $42 out. Yeah, it doesn't look good on the ice, like, oh, it's only 120, but it's real volume. We're gradually going up. Yeah, we might go sideways, down again and up again, whatever. But at least you know it's true volume. This is the point being. Yeah. Some of the other projects that I'm in, like DJI. Right, DJI is on thingy, and it called Mexi as well. So some of their volume comes from Mexi. So it's not just what do you call it? Yeah. But DJI, yeah. I really do believe that this will pass its all-time high of over 80 odd million. I think it was nearly 90 million market cap. Yeah, in a real bullish market, guys. We're not in a bullish market at the moment. Turn the notice of what anyone's telling you out there, right? We are not in a bullish market at the moment, right? We've got the World Cup on for a start. We've still got it all being iffy in the Middle East, right? Things have still got to get back to normal. You've still got the Ukraine, Ukraine and Russia, right? The world is still unstable, right? Too much is going on, what I call geopolitical wise. The World Cup, it's summertime in Europe, selling may go away, the 4-year cycle. All of this plays a factor of sideways action, and not a lot of people are really truly interested in crypto at the moment. Can you make money at this moment in time? Of course you can. Yeah, if you want to go out there and risk your money, right? Let's quickly go here. So if you want to do high risk gambles, you go to Solana, for instance, come over to new pairs, go to newest first. Yep. Or go on Pump Fund and get them even quicker than that. Yeah. But like, for instance, this here, Plankton. This has literally just come out 4 minutes ago. So let's click on that. Plankton. Well, there you go. Right. And all it is like a Twitter account. So I wouldn't even bother that. Right. So new pairs, newest first. Right. Let's go down to, right, how you really look. Right, 52k market cap, 28 minutes ago. And this is what you do. You just scan through them. So like if you'd got in, let's go and put this down a 5-minute candle. So could you have got an entry on this? Yes, you could have. Right. So when it dumped here, this is how you play the game, but you got to be in and out. Yeah. And this is what a lot of them do. So theoretically, you could have bought here and sell now, and then you'd have made 47%. Right. Chuck $100 in, you'd make like, after your fees, $30, $40 from there to there. And that's what you call scalping the coins. Yeah. Now this is a bit interesting because it's got Reddit and Twitter. Yeah. But yeah, again, no website. Yeah, etc., etc. This is probably going to touch maybe 100k and then drop back down. Now I'm not saying to buy this. I'm not going to buy this. But that's how you do it. Yeah. So I do probably about 10 gambles a week. Yeah. And 8 of them I lose. It's as simple as that. And I do go through them. Yeah, I go through them. I see the website, da-di-da-di-da. So let's have a look. It's dual PvP, player versus player, 11k. This came out 2 hours ago. No, global trust fund system. Interesting. Looks a bit interesting. Dush. Right, so no website, no nothing. Okay, so I wouldn't bother with that. And then so on and so forth, guys. So just getting back to us, FTF100. I'm here to stay. Always said that, guys. I ain't going anywhere. I'm a little bit quiet sometimes in Telegram because I'm doing real world stuff, guys. Yeah. But you know, so yesterday was it? Yeah. Good morning, all. Happy Friday. Da. We're active in there. I asked for some thumbs up on Friday, got 6 thumbs up. I wanted 7 just to gauge out the interest at the moment. You know, how many people are about, how many people are paying attention. Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're getting some little buys in, etc., etc. AWR, guys. I think Chris was on. Sometimes with AWR, guys, if you want to have a chat, sometimes the old voice chat is on here to come out of there. And yeah, like for instance, let me go down to token checker. So I just showed you that one that is dodgy as hell. Now, if you look at something like AWR, there you go. That's the difference. Yep. That is the difference. Yep. Base score starts, healthy. That's the difference. So this is how you can check whether half a decent project or not. Oh, and if the project is bothered to at least go on to CoinGecko, as you can see, look, a little gold verified there. Right, anyway, happy Saturday, guys. As I said, not much going on about today. Just thought I'd get a bit of a video out. Have a good weekend. And, yeah, I'll get some videos out during next week. Pax is doing nice at the moment. I like Pax. The old, the named penguin of Pingu. And, yeah, right, as always, be lucky in crypto. Peace out.